rock stars. So I don't know if you heard the good news, but yesterday I announced that I have released my online course for beginner songwriters. So if you are an artist who's always wanted to write your own songs, then this is the course for you. But I'm not going to talk about that today. I thought, you guys who maybe somebody out there might care how I became a songwriter and why it's a passion for me, especially since my day job is teaching people how to sing. In my mind, they all correlate. So you see my posts on singing and vocal health, and then you see my posts on performing and my posts on songwriting. And I am a believer that is the true triple threat. You write your own songs, you sing them, and you perform them in front of people, and that makes you an amazing artist. But I didn't start out that way. I have been a singer since I was young, like most people, forever and ever and ever. But songwriting had never been on my radar. I had probably been taking lessons for 4 or 5 years and doing gigging around. And then just this opportunity came up where one of the teachers that I knew had an artist that was coming into town for whatever reason. I honestly don't even remember. It was easily 20 years ago. And was trying to get people to come to the workshop and do one-on-one mentoring session. And I had only ever written poetry. Teenage angst, I wish he loved me, kind of crap. That was all I had ever done. No songwriting, not even a nugget of wanting to write songs. But I thought, oh, this sounds like fun. I'll go spend some money on a person I've never heard of and don't know anything about him except that my teacher friend liked him. So I went and had a one-on-one session with him, but I had to take something to him because I didn't have any songs. So while I was at my day job, I wrote a poem. And the only part I remember is something about little fishes in the sea swimming by so happily. Seriously, wrote like 3 verses of a poem and took it into a songwriting mentoring session. And then he looked at it, he's like, yeah, you've got some poetry skills, and now this is how songs work. And I'm like, oh, I like it. And so from then on, I was hooked. I started reading books. I went to the library. I mean, this was back in the day. Was reading all these books, and anytime anyone would come up with a mentoring session or an opportunity to go to Vegas or LA or even Nashville in order to learn more about songwriting, I did it. So I was flying all over the place. I was paying tons of money and reading lots of books and doing all of these things to become a better songwriter, and I just loved it. And now that's what has brought me to believing that artists can be the triple threat. You have writing your own songs because they're yours, and you can sing them with the passion, and you can perform them way more intimately and more connected than you could ever sing someone else's song. So that started my deep dive into songwriting. So if you ever wondered why this crazy singing teacher cares so much about writing, that's just a little bit of my backstory. So, but if you are interested in writing, I guess I will talk about it a little bit. Feel free to message me, you guys. I can answer questions for you. I'm happy to give you advice and whatever it is you need. But if you are ready to dive in and you want to get started, then my course link is in my bio. So have fun writing.